how are you? How are you, my dear students? Let's start section 15.5, estuaries and freshwater ecosystems. Estuaries and freshwater ecosystems. In the previous lesson, we were talking about aquatic ecosystems as marine ecosystems, and I told you there are freshwater ecosystems and marine ecosystems under aquatic ecosystems. What about estuaries? Why we didn't put estuaries under freshwater ecosystems or marine ecosystems? Because actually estuaries are wetlands that have mixture of both freshwater and salty water. How? Estuaries are dynamic environments where rivers flow into the ocean, so the area where rivers and oceans meet. So of course there will be mixture of fresh water and salt water. So do you think the salinity or the amount of salts in the estuaries is constant, fixed, or there is a change in salinity? Actually, there is a change in salinity because when the river floods, the fresh water will be more than salty water. While when the ocean floods, the salty water will be more than the fresh water. Also, when rivers flow into ocean, the rivers will carry a lot of nutrients and sediments which help the growing of many types of plants and algae. As you see in this picture, there are many types of plants and algae. So this area is considered like a high productive area because of the nutrients, plants, and the existence of algae. So what's the importance of estuaries? Number one, it's a highly productive area. And also the water there is not flowing water and there is no wave action. So the water there is constant and calm water, which helps the laying of eggs. This will help many birds and fishes to lay their eggs there. So it's considered like nurseries of the sea or an area or a spawning ground. Also, estuaries are important due to its high productivity and biodiversity, so the human will rely on the estuaries as a source of food. We can get many types of shrimps or fishes from estuaries. The existence of estuaries also will help the neighboring coastal areas from floods. Because as you know, the estuary, like any other wetland, it can absorb water and it can carry water to protect the neighboring areas from flood. And as you see in this picture, many birds can migrate also to estuaries because it's a very rich and productive area where they can find fish to eat and plants and very good spawning area. But the problem is in urbanization. So if I asked you what threatens estuaries, primarily estuaries are threatened by land development. When we start to build roads and cities, hotels, all the urbanization and land development will lead to destruction of the highly productive ecosystem or destruction of estuaries, cutting trees, removal of many species. Many endangered species also can live there in estuaries. By destruction of estuaries, we will lose many species and many types of organisms.